We may be headed home, but our adventure isn't over. After all, there's a new child in the house. Who knows who Jesus will grow up to be?
Hi boys and girls, Merry Christmas! I hope you had a magical morning with your families celebrating the birth of our Savior, Jesus Christ. We are wrapping up our very special video series about that very first Christmas. Yesterday, the wise men had visited Jesus and God led them home a different way in order to protect them. But Jesus and his family had some more traveling to do so that God could keep them safe. And that means they will need their trusty donkey. Why don't we hear from their donkey as he tells us about all that they have gone through from the start of our story to the very end. And since today is our last day, we have 2 videos you can watch. When you finish listening to the donkey, be sure to watch the very last video of our series that reminds us of why God sent Jesus as a baby that very first Christmas day. So let's hear from Mary and Joseph's donkey.
I like to imagine that every step I take plays a little tune. It helps the miles pass more quickly on this long journey. I can't wait until I clip-clop around that final bend and see home up ahead. I've missed sleeping under my favorite sycamore tree. I remember when a ripe piece of fruit would plop to the ground, sometimes waking me from a deep sleep. I can almost taste the seedy sweetness of a freshly fallen fig from my favorite tree. It'll be so good to be home. Not that I'm complaining. I've been on the adventure of a lifetime. Ever since I was a colt, I've helped Joseph carry branches and supplies back to his workshop. I may not be as big as a camel, but I'm really strong. For years, Joseph and I traveled no farther than the hills around Nazareth, working as a team. Then his wife, Mary, joined our family. Soon, she was riding on my back as we clip-clopped our way to Bethlehem. It was so nice to carry a person instead of a pile of wood. Mary would stroke the hair on my neck and hum a sweet little song, even when the road was rough and rocky. Once we made it to Bethlehem, Jesus was born. That brought our family to a total of 4. That's including me, of course. Then we traveled together to Jerusalem and then on to the distant country of Egypt. By the time we get home, our little family will have traveled around 1,000 miles. That's more clip-clops than I could ever count. We may be headed home, but our adventure isn't over. After all, there's a new child in the house. Who knows who Jesus will grow up to be? I wonder if he'll like to ride on my back. Will he share figs with me? Will he grow up to be a carpenter like Joseph? Whatever adventure lies ahead for little Jesus, whether he stays close to home or journeys far away, I hope he'll travel the road ahead the same way I have, one step at a time, with a song in my heart and in the company of the people I love.